Happy Friday, everyone. I hope all of you have had a great start to your Friday. There's a lot of news to cover. Let's jump into it and see what today craziness that's going on off of mainstream media news. So I like to go to naturalnews.com. This is not obviously sponsored in any way. It's just that I find them to be the most sourceable. Okay. Obviously, there are more that I like to use. defense1.com is also really good. But let's just scroll through these and just read some of the headlines. We can't obviously cover each and every one of them today, but the very first one here, all right, and it's a podcast, but it says NATO runs out of ammo for Ukraine. Well, we know that last year, 2022, that we have depleted our arsenal of weapons in our country. And like I always say, we're like sitting ducks. Our military has been seriously downgraded to the point where it's a very scary thought to think that our enemies know this. They watch, they listen, and at any time, there could be a problem. And you know what I mean. All right, I just spoke now on Patreon that what angers me in this country is allowing Chinese to buy up American farmland. All right, this angers me so much. It should be, one, illegal, because what they are doing is they're growing the crops, using our resources, water and stuff, bringing it back to their country to feed their people and their military, right? Because China is going to make sure that their military stays strong. Why our military right now is weak, and all this craziness that's going on with the transgenderism, binary, etc., etc., etc. And so that's just one right there. NATO reaches last remaining weapons stockpiles as America's cities are overrun by illegals and looters. Their invasion of America turns Democrat against the regime. So we got that going on. America now on verge of revolution sparked by lawless, angry Democrat committed to destroying the country to stay in power. Blah, blah, blah. CISA accused of colluding with big tech to censor election content violating Americans' free speech. This is why I did the Patreon. The hokey pokey link to vaginal bleeding in non-menstruating women study. And I heard this even last year. Very serious. New Jersey hospital brings back mask mandates despite declining COVID-19 hospitalization. I mean, there is so much going on in this country. It is, well, in the world, but like I said, we have to look right here in this country that it's becoming very, very difficult for sustainability. And when we look at the prepper community, and I don't like just to say prepper community, okay, survivalist, preparedness, whatever label you want to put on it, that's up to you. The theory is you want to be able to survive whatever evil plan that's being conjured up, okay? Now, we don't know what's in the works for any of us. We really don't. We can speculate, we can have ideas, but to really know, we don't, right? We're only doing the best that we can with the bits of information that we have, right? So we know possibly war. We know food rationing in this country. We know we're going to have supply chain issues, interruptions. We know that the dollar is every day being devalued. We know that going forward into 24 with the election coming up. But I've always felt deep in my heart that I think that sometimes I really believe that it's all a show and everybody's on the same team, right? One big club, and you and I are not in it. You know what I mean? And they like to make you think that you're vote counts. But in hindsight, it really doesn't. It's already predetermined. You know, all you gotta do is read the Bible, and we know that in this country, there's going to be famines and wars and destruction and people turning on one another, family members turning on one another. I showed the dollar bill yesterday. It's not fake. You can do it. It's on every single $1 bill, and I encourage you, don't take my word for it. I would never report anything here that's fake. That's why I had to try it for myself. And once I've seen, yeah, that whatever that is it an Egyptian? Is it an alien, right? Who knows, right? But does it look evil? It sure does. Why is that on our money? I was looking it up, I think it was Roosevelt, 1907, who took "In God We Trust" off the coins. You know, why? He said that money and God should not be, you know, merged. So that was his reasoning. I mean, dollar doomsday, global shift away from euros and dollars is accelerating. You know, we can pull this up. Britain's arsenal is now depleted after giving Ukraine most of its weapons. I mean, how many more countries is going to go depleted to support this war with Ukraine? Think about it. German woman gets prison time for criticizing invading migrants who committed crime. So if you don't see that there's a war on censorship and censoring the people that are, I don't like to always say conspiracy theorists, what about truth seekers? We just want to know the truth, that's all. End of humanity with the use of AI. Mainstream media dismayed by poll results showing Trump leading Biden by 9 points in hypothetical head-to-head matchup. That's another thing. Let's touch on that really quickly. So everybody wants Trump back, including myself. Well, what I just stated prior, what if they are on the same team, right? The what if? We don't really know. One big club, we're not in it. But let's just say, for argument's sake, that he's not, and he's one of the good guys. And I really like to think that, and that's how I'm going to stick. I am not conservative, and I am not Democratic, I am not independent. But I lean towards conservative, okay? I respect the conservatives' values, obviously, more than the liberals. So that's how I roll, okay? And what happened in the last election, all right? What if, and people say, well, Trump's got to win this next election. All right, let's dissect that a little bit. We have LGBTQ, BLM, Antifa, criminals, illegals coming across the border. All right, pedophiles, drug traffickers, right? Who do you think is going to vote for the left? Do you think the people the groups that I just mentioned are going to be voting for Trump? No way. All right, so they're going to be voting for whoever is going to be running for the left. This is, I'm saying, a legitimate, straight up, honest election, all right? We know that these people are going to be voting for the left. Definitely not who opposes it. Okay, now that is a huge, huge number of people that will be voting for the left. Okay? Anyway, everyone, Elon Musk, yes, he did visit the borders. That was pretty, well. This one angers me. Blinded by money, wind farms are killing eagles and whales, but the green cult ignores reality as pockets millions in donations. These windmills that are out by the oceans, we know, are killing the whales. And now I learned that the eagles as well. My license plate on my other car is for the marine life. It supports the whales and everything in the ocean. Because when I was younger, I wanted to be a marine biologist. I just didn't get that opportunity. But yeah, so I'm very passionate about our marine life. It's going to end it here. I want to make this long. I encourage you to try the $1 bill for yourself. Pull out $1 bill. Pull out 10 $1 bills. Try it for yourself. You'll see it. I just couldn't figure out how they got it, the contrast so dark. But it's clearly there. And like I said, is it I wish all of you a great weekend ahead. Please stay safe out there. Crime is serious, and I will catch all of you in the next one. Stay safe, everyone. God bless.
Tell me, is there something wrong with me? Don't know if I know how to feel. Don't know when the love got gone from me. Hologram feelings, is anything real? Tell me, is it right or wrong for me? I don't really know what it is. Searching for a sound in the silence, a word in the quiet, a whisper that will show me, just show me, just show me, just show me. Show me, just show me, just show me, just show me. Got this weight on my chest, can't forgive or forget. People pray on my best, got nothing left. Might be dark enough tonight to feel the pain. Can I trust myself enough to make a change? Yeah, I don't know.